Let me unmute you. There you. Too many people unmuting leads to muting. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
I tried to do a good job pronouncing your name, but I think maybe I got an average.
Oh, well, I'm Beth Budisheim, and this is my work behind me, and I think we have some slides also.
Yeah.
And what Brenda shared was just amazing. I just want to thank you for that. It really put me in a beautiful space. And so I'm an artist as well as an energy healer and an intuitive. And I just thought I'd share just a little bit about my work first. In general, I love to intend for my work is that it help remind people and bring them
It seems like Beth could have some connectivity issues, or otherwise I do.
I think it's Beth. I'm seeing it also.
Okay. It looks like
we're viewing art. We're in, and can you hear me okay?
the audio is not great, and also the video, but once I'm hosting the slideshow, maybe, and your video doesn't need to come through, it might even out. I think we're okay.
Yeah. That might work better. Do you want to try that?
To turn off your video? Yeah. How about I'll just pull up the first slide that has your name on it.
Okay, let's try that and see if that works better.
Do I go backwards in a slideshow by? Here we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh, how beautiful. Let me put that together. So let's see what the first slide is. This is called Divine Heart, and I feel like this is very with what we're doing here. So for this piece, I had other people send me heart art that they drew, and the piece became about how does co-creation work? How do all these different energies blend into one cohesive piece? And what came through was this larger heart representing the divine heart, and how each person is a part of that, sharing their own unique vibration, their own unique energy and essence. And if you can notice that there's sacred geometry of the torus is kind of the unifying field for all of that. And let's see what the next slide is. So this is just another example of my artwork. It was an intuitive commission, and when I do those, I'm just tapping into like the person's energy and kind of what we've communicated together, and allowing an image come through that's supportive for them and reflects who they are and what they're working towards. And that one's called Phoenix Butterfly. And then the next
Totally
slide.
gorgeous.
Some commissions called Goddess Energy Portraits. And this goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of my intention to really want people to feel their own sacredness and their own essence through my artwork. That happens through maybe a process of a sort of empathy, that when you look at art, if really into it, there's an empathy that can happen with the piece. So we see her light, this beautiful light in her heart. And then when people look at this, to feel that light within themselves and their own inner light. So that's a big part of these commissions that I do, is almost channeling, like a channeling and connecting with somebody's essence and energy and bringing forward a piece. And, it's such an honor. I love working with people in this way and saying, like, I see you. I see these other aspects of you that are beyond your, house car job. And the next one. And I think art and imagery can be very archetypal, so that whatever's explored in the artwork can speak to larger themes within our life and ourselves and our ancestry and different aspects of, what it is to be in existence. And this was another goddess energy portrait. And then the next slide. I painted a series of birds. I don't know if I'm done with birds yet, but I was painting some birds for a while, and I feel like it was just this archetypal energy that my soul wanted to explore. That one's called Finding Your Song. And I did that around that big total eclipse that we had here. And I think there's just a couple more slides. This one's called Emotional Healing. And again, with the light in the center of the heart, tends to run through my work, which connects people to that core essence of light within. And the next slide. So these last two slides are a couple of recent paintings that I did based on a coloring book page that I designed. And they evolved into this series of goddesses, each one representing a different theme. So this one is self-worth. And the idea was that each of these goddesses have been through their own trials, their own life experiences that have, cultivated them into being able to embody
It sounds like the audio may have cut off with Beth. Are you there, Beth?
We almost made it through. Yeah, I'm here. So this one's self-worth, and the last slide is, I can't remember what goddess I put in. The part of the idea is that this one is creativity, goddess of creativity. So they're created to support you in working through your life and assisting you with these different qualities. So that's all the slides. And my website's bethbudistheim.com. And I just thank you so much for the opportunity to share. really appreciate it.
These are absolutely glorious, Beth. Thank you so much for sharing your creativity and your contribution into the field. And I'm sure that everyone is really feeling it.